Assalamu alaikum ladies, welcome to Healing Aspirations with Amani. If you don't know me, my name is Amani Obeid and I'm a holistic dental health coach. My mission is to help support women overcome their fear of the dentist and tooth pain and simplify natural oral care. If you are watching this live, please type live in the comments, and if you are watching the replay, please type replay in the comments, inshallah. So, as you can see, I am in an extremely good mood because alhamdulillah the sun is shining. As you can see, spring is blooming, Ramadan is fast approaching, so make sure to take advantage of these days to prepare yourself, and make sure to watch the previous videos that I started on how to best prepare your teeth, your gums, and your entire body for this blessed month, inshallah. So today's day number 8, and I'm going to talk to you about the benefits of Miswak. Assalamu alaikum Yanir. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't watched my previous video that I did before about Miswak, make sure to check it out, inshallah. I will make sure to post it in the comments as well, so you don't have trouble finding it. So anyhow, if you are in love with the Miswak as much as I am, please type a heart in the comments, inshallah. And I'm so excited for you and me to make sure that Miswak is part of our daily oral health routine. And what better way than to start this right now, right before Ramadan, inshallah. And what's so cool about Miswak is, unlike any other portable device that you have for your oral health, you know, your toothbrush, your floss, your mouthwash, you never forget these when you're traveling. So I also want you never to forget your Miswak, because basically it has all the benefits of all these within a 6-inch stick. Why? It's got the tannins, it's got the astringents, it's got the essential oils, it's got the alkaloids, it's got the minerals. There's so much goodness in it. So I highly, again, recommend that you watch that video, inshallah. So what I want to do for you today is give you 5 tips on how to incorporate Miswak into your routine, inshallah. So number 1 is I want you to go and buy a huge pack of Miswak. It's actually not that expensive. There's a bunch of online retailers. Just make sure that it's vacuum sealed so it's nice and fresh. And I want you to gift it, because one way that we can make the Siwak as something special and to make it valuable in our lives is to give it as a gift. And when you're gifting the Siwak, it makes it something, like I said, special and valuable, and at the same time you're going to be getting a lot of hasanat, a lot of good deeds, because you're giving something that was much loved to the Prophet ﷺ. And we know that in one of the hadiths, the Prophet ﷺ, he said, whoever revives one of my sunnah, then he has loved me, and whoever loves me will be with me in paradise. So start with that. That's number 1 tip. And plus, if you gift it, which means you believe in how it works, which means you better be using it as well if you're gifting it away, right? Cool. So number 2, Ramadan's coming up. I want you to use it for 30 days. And I'm sure many of you have heard of, you know, it takes, 3 weeks to make a habit, or 4 weeks to make a habit, 30 days to make a habit. So I want you to use it for 30 days. And what better time than to start right now? So this is your first step, and what better month to do this than during the blessed month of Ramadan, inshallah. So what I want you to do is from now and in the month of Ramadan, commit to brushing your teeth with Miswak 2 to 3 times a day. So what you can do is after your suhoor, so after your pre-dawn meal, and then at your iftar, right after you break your fast, and then once in between, you know, once during the middle of the day. There's 3 times. And if you didn't know, the Prophet ﷺ, he actually said in one of the hadiths, were it not for the fact that I did not want to make things too hard for my ummah, I would have commanded them to use the Siwak at every time of prayer. So that means if it wasn't going to be too hard for us, the Prophet was actually going to command us to use it 5 times a day, just like how we pray 5 times a day. That's how much he loved it, and he wanted for us to use it that much. So I'm asking you, try to use it 2 to 3 times a day. Start with that, inshallah. Yes, Yannick, you need to get some, inshallah. All right, so tip number 3 is I want you to take it with you. It's just a twig, right? It's not really something big and bulky. It's smaller than your pencil or your highlighter. So a really good habit is to make sure it's always with you wherever you go. So just like whenever you're going out, your wallet and your car keys and your cell phone are important for you to take with you, make sure you take your Miswak. And now, speaking of cell phones, I'm going to give you my next tip, inshallah. So, electronic reminders. we live in a very technologically infested world, so a lot of it is actually harmful, so why not actually take advantage of it and use it to our benefit? So this is where electronic reminders come into play. So you can use it for many things like the time of prayer or your appointments or whatnot. So why don't you include a Miswak reminder, right? Whether you're on your computer, on your laptop or your tablet, like I said, your phone, make sure to take advantage of that, inshallah. Or you can even set up an image, like, Miswak, make sure to use it. And my next point is make sure to keep several of them with you. And this is probably one of the most important ones to do in order for you to make sure it becomes a habit that's just imprinted in you, and it's just like basically it's just an autopilot. Like, that's it. This is just something part of my routine. I'm going to continue using it. So a lot of times you want to use it. Oh my God, I can't find my Miswak. Where's my Miswak? Where did I put it? I forgot where I put it. So depending on what the weather is like with you, put it in your pocket, your coat pocket or your jacket pocket. One in your purse, one in your car, one in your office, one in your bedroom, one in your bathroom, one in your kitchen. Sometimes I use it when I'm in the kitchen as well. Just make sure you don't keep it in a place that someone else puts their Miswak as well. So, you know what I mean? And that's it. So today's video is very short, but I just wanted to really drill that home, inshallah, to make sure to use your Miswak and incorporate it into your daily routine. Because, I mean, think about it. How many of you feel like you've got a really bad case of bad breath during Ramadan, and you're afraid people are, like, hypothetically speaking, putting on some gas masks when they're talking with you? So try to use it. It's incorporate it into your routine, because it's going to stimulate your saliva flow, and that is your invisible toothbrush. The more you stimulate that, the more you're going to remineralize your teeth, and you're going to get rid of any nasties in there, inshallah. So, Jazakallah khairan. Inshallah, I'll see you tomorrow for day number 9. Love and share this video, and I'll see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum.